What's going on, family? You know who it is. It is Elijah Best. I'm the CEO and founder of Vet Boss, and I'm also known as Vet Boss. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to hop right into it. I know there are tons of coaches out there right now. First of all, what I do and what we do at Vet Boss is we help veterans and active military turn their skills and their passions into successful, profitable coaching businesses. Okay. Now, I know there are tons of coaches out there and they're posting on social media. They're not getting engagements. They want to build up their business. They want to build up their brand. They want to start serving people. They want to start making their business, what they're working hard on, their vision true by becoming profitable, but they're not really monetizing their content. And so what I want to offer to you is that it's a bigger problem. Where a lot of coaches struggle is they have that coaching hat so solid. Oh, I got call coming up. They got that coaching hat so good, meaning that they're so good at their skills. But what they neglect and what they don't understand is business strategy. And just because you're a coach does not mean you can neglect business strategy. So I'm going to really dive in deep. I'm going to talk about how Steve Jobs does it. I'm going to talk about how I look at business, and I'm going to show you how I've been able to scale my brand by over 2,000 members during COVID. And so I'm just going to show you guys that real quick. If you look here, this was, wrong screen. If you look here, this was, 433 members on July 31st. Okay. And so as you can see, we've been growing organically nonstop. This is with no ads, nothing, we've been able to grow all the way to, around today, if I can get it up, 2,466 plus members, because it's even higher than that. We're above 2,528. So I'm going to show you all how by using business strategy, you're going to really be able to help people. You're going to be able to connect to your audience, and you're really going to be able to serve people, because at the end of the day, that's what's really, really, really important. And that's what you're trying to do. Okay. So this is what it is. The problem is you're trying to solve multiple problems for multiple people. Okay. So I'm going to go to this video real quick, and I'm going to give you this really big insight that Steve Jobs had. It's going to be a couple seconds. So let's go ahead and do this right here. And I'm going to pull this up for you. I hope the sound comes up.
Hi. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Steve Jobs, and this is the first of one of many Chalk Talks we're going to have this year together. The subject of this one is really important, which is who is our target customer? Why are they selecting our products over our competition's? And what distribution channels are we going to use to reach these customers?
Okay, so I'm going to go back. I hope you guys heard that. If you did not hear, if the sound was not working, Steve Jobs just talked about one of the big realizations that he had is who his target customer is, which is mind-blowing because people don't realize that Steve Jobs was a genius marketer. So when coaches get into business, they think it's all about what they can do, who they can help, but they don't realize it's business strategy and marketing. And that's why I teach this in the MEP system. Okay, so understanding who you're helping is crucial. So let me explain what Steve Jobs realized. Steve Jobs realized that there's what's called workstation, and then there's called PCs. These are two different markets. The workstation is basically like an assembly line of people working on computers, very vigorous and advanced people working in workstations and stuff like that. Then you have PCs that do similar things, but they simplify it. And he found that his niche and his market were people that were not engineers, they were not scientists, and they wanted the simplicity of a PC, but they wanted the power of a workstation. So now what Apple started doing was they started talking to a specific market, and then they were able to grow like crazy. And that's why Steve Jobs is excited in that video. And that's why they took over their market. So if you're a coach and you really want to start building your engagements, you got to start thinking like a business owner. That's how you scale. And that's how you move from side hustle to 6 figures and then trying to scale to 7 figures and really exponentially grow that way when you think like a business master. So another great example is one of my clients. She was serving in the Army for about 8 years as a military police. Okay. And what she realized is that As working as a military police officer, she had to show up with top energy. She had to show up with top confidence, because as a military police officer in the Army, you know, you have to have confidence when you're training your dogs. She actually had a canine as well. So what I'm saying is she now helps professionals, women professionals, reclaim their energy and their confidence in their work environments, right? So yeah, the P's are badass. What's up, Kim? She's here right now. So that's what I'm saying. You really got to understand who you're speaking to, and then you got to speak to their problems and their needs and provide a solution. So if you want more sales, it's not actually your, sales. That's why it's not S, right? It's your enrollment process. Sales really happens in your marketing by knowing your market, right? When you go to buy an iPhone, you're going to buy the iPhone because the marketing already sold you. You're not getting sold in the store, but the store has an enrollment process, because if you went to the store and they butchered that up, you wouldn't buy the iPhone. So as a coach, you need an enrollment process, and that's what we deliver to our clients. And we teach our clients how to have powerful, engaging marketing, and how to know what they're talking about and how to speak to their target market like they're in their freaking head, saying exactly what their needs are because they learned their market. In sales, when you watch this video, I'm going to go back to this video, and I really hope you guys are watching this, and I'm going to give you another breakthrough real quick, and then we're going to end it.
A lot of light bulbs have come on over the last 90 days. I've had the good fortune to be with a lot of you out in the field, meeting customers, getting firsthand information as to what they're doing with our products. You have fed a lot of information to the management of this company.
Did you hear that? What he's saying is he got the feedback from the sales process. So when you have your enrollment process, when you're talking to your market, and you're talking to your customers, you're getting the feedback, and that makes your marketing so sharp. You're able to really understand your audience. So if you don't have a way to attract clients, if you're not talking to your audience, if you don't know what their problem is, if you don't even know who your niche is, if you don't know who you identify as, if you don't know any of these things, you're not going to be able to get engagements because you're trying to talk to everybody. Can you imagine if like a medic in the Army was trying to tell snipers how to shoot? Right? So you got to know who you are and who you're talking to. So I help people do this. If you're completely stuck and confused and you're like, oh my gosh, Elijah, I have this coaching stuff down, but when it comes to marketing and having an enrollment process, I don't have the time to figure it out. I'm a parent, I'm a veteran. I never learned about this business stuff. Go ahead and reach out to me. I was living in my mom's house for multiple years trying to figure out the combination lock. And once you figure out all the pieces that you need, it just opens. It just clicks. It just works. So if you need help with that, don't spend years trying to figure it out. Go ahead and reach out to me and I'll help you with that. I hope you all have a blessed day. Hey, it's Women's History Month. Don't forget it. It's March 25th, but it's still their month. So I wanted to give them a shout out because they're the heroes. We all came from women. So shout out to you all. I love you all. Hope you have a blessed day. People ask me, why do I give out such high levels of content? It's because I know how painful it is. And, I really understand the struggle. So I want to make it the learning curve easier on us veterans, because as veterans, we have so much passion to serve people, but we don't know exactly how to figure out this business thing. So that's why I want to bring this to the audience. All I ask back from you, if you would like to, is if you share this to get it out to more veterans. If you know a veteran who's trying to start a business, they're a great mentor. They're helping out a lot of people for free because that's what us veterans do. Go ahead and invite them to Vet Boss, and we'll give them more information like this. I love you all. Have a blessed Thursday. Have a blessed Friday and a blessed, beautiful weekend. Vet Boss out. Peace.